Bom dia! Welcome back. Hey, guess what? Today's my birthday. Yep. And guess how old I am? I'm 70 today. Oh my god. Did I ever think I would turn 70? That sounds ancient. But yes, it's true. And what do I have to say about turning 70? Well, when I was young, and I imagine when you were young, or if you're still young, you thought of turning 70 as being ancient, old as the hills. And we have a lot of ideas of what being 70 is like and what it feels like. Well, I'm here to tell you that I feel great. And I'm not hobbling around. I'm not bent over and feeble. I'm not losing my marbles or my memory. I feel great. And here's Kitty. She wants to say happy birthday to Daddy. Thank you, Kitty. This is my birthday breakfast, by the way. Coffee, fruit salad, and it's some kind of bread with some kind of a filling. Anyway, I'll try it. But no, I feel great. I feel fine. I'm full of energy. I do not have any aches or pains like one imagines a 70-year-old to have, and which some 70-year-olds do have. No part of my body hurts at all. And I don't have any outward signs of illness. I am not going to the doctor every other day. Now, I do have some infirmaries. Is that a word? I'm losing my ability to speak English. It looks like Kitty wants to try my breakfast. Kitty, I don't think you like fruit or bread. I do have some health issues, but they are not anything that keeps me down or inhibits my life in any way. I have heart disease. I had a stroke when I was 74. Hello. I'm just turning 70 today. Not. Don't rush 74. I did have a stroke when I was 64. I was far less healthy when I was 64. Sorry, Kitty. No, I don't want you to eat fruit. Either you're just going to lick it, and you're not going to eat it, and then I'm not going to want to eat it. At 64, I was far less healthier that my diet was really bad, and I was overweight, and I had a stroke. And fortunately, there were no long-term or medium-term side effects. I recovered very quickly, but I did discover that I have AFib, atrial fibrillation of the heart. So I do take medications for high blood pressure. I take a blood thinner. I think I take two medications for high blood pressure. And then, of course, I have diabetes, which I only discovered about 6 or 7 months ago. And I have that very much under control, thanks to two medications I take, including what I consider to be the miracle drug Ozempic, has brought my blood sugar levels down to normal. And as a side benefit, although this is not the reason I took it, I've lost a lot of weight. Something like 57 pounds, hard to believe. My weight now is in around 164. I think I must have weighed that in my late teens. So I look great too, besides feeling great. So what I'm trying to say is, don't be afraid of getting older. There's no reason to be afraid. Just take care of yourself. A sip of coffee there, and I noticed I put my finger in front of the lens as I am wont to do. Sorry, I'm going to try to avoid that. And Kitty is exploring. She's going up to the window. Is going to jump up there soon. Uh, Take care of yourself, and you will be fine at 72. Overeat, let your weight get too high, drink alcohol, smoke, don't get any exercise, don't walk. Well, then you're pretty much guaranteed that you're not going to be in good shape at 70. But don't do those things, or if you are doing those unhealthy habits, then stop doing them now, as I did in my mid to late 60s. Totally changed my lifestyle, and I'm doing fine on my 70th birthday. So, yes, young people, there is hope. And this fruit salad is very good. I had made a commitment to myself to not buy prepared foods. This is 100% natural, but it's been all cut up for me. But I figured, hey, it's my birthday, so I'm going to give myself a little break from cutting up giant papayas and giant pieces of fruit. And what about my mental health? My mental health is great. With age, comes, at least in my case, a very, very great diminishing of anxiety and worry. When I was younger, I had a lot of free-floating anxiety, nothing specific, but small things could turn into big things because I would blow them out of proportion. Now things happen, and I don't get freaked out about them. I guess you have life experience, which teaches you that this too will pass. I talked about in a previous episode that my U.S. debit card was compromised. Somehow some criminals swept about $500, the equivalent of $500 out of my account. And yes, I was a bit nervous and very irritated, and I was concerned about how I was going to deal with that because I am low income, but I didn't let it get the better of me. I didn't have any thoughts about running back to the United States and giving up. I dealt with it. I contacted my dear friend who bailed me out. I contacted my U.S. bank, and they canceled my debit card and sent me a new one, and I'm fine. I survived that. It was really an inconvenience, not a major emergency or crisis. That's just one example of how my mental health is so much healthier now. Also, I'm very used to and comfortable with being alone, living alone. And I'm not talking about being lonely. I live alone. I like living alone. I'm comfortable living alone. And most importantly, I really like my own company. I don't have to fill my day, my time, my hours with small talk. I don't feel panicky or like a loser if I'm alone all day. When I need to be around other people, when I need to talk to somebody, of course, I seek that out. I have two family members right across the street, my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law. I'm welcome to walk over there, talk to them. I can get on WhatsApp and talk to people back in the United States or here in Brazil or anywhere around the world. I can go out for a long walk and have contact with people that way. So, one not need feel alone, or rather feel lonely if you live alone. I love the freedom of living alone. I love that I can do what I want, when I want. I am the master of my own time. I don't have to answer to anybody. If I want the house to look a little sloppy, that's fine. If I don't feel like washing the dishes, that's okay. if I want to listen to my weird music. I don't have to answer to anybody. And all of those kind of eccentricities or quirks don't have to worry about bothering anybody. As far as regrets, I don't have any major regrets at this point in my life. Maybe 2 or 3 minor ones. I should have saved more money. It's not a good idea at my age to be living on the edge, so to speak, financially, but I survive. I get a monthly Social Security income every month, and here in Brazil or living abroad, it's certainly enough. It certainly is not enough if you're living back in the United States or Canada or Europe or Australia, but what I get in my very modest Social Security income places me, I've seen on the internet, in the top 5% of earners in Brazil. So I'm doing quite well, and that would be the case too in most parts of Latin America and Eastern Europe and Southeast Asia. So don't panic if you have not been a saver. There are options, and I'm always talking about the moving abroad option. Also, I do feel rich in memories and experiences. I have a lifetime of world travel and of acquiring a second and third foreign language to the level of fluency. And I consider those as important and as meaningful as having a bank account full of money. So don't discredit your life experiences, and don't sacrifice adventure and experience in the quest to obtain some kind of security in your senior years, because you might just bore yourself to death. Turning 70, of course, I have no idea how many years are left ahead of me, in front of me. Could be 5, could be 10, could be 20. If I live to 100, it could be 30. The message I want to give about that is that's another fear or anxiety or worry that has fallen behind. I don't worry about that anymore, about mortality, about dying. Yes, in your 70s and 80s, you're far more vulnerable to becoming ill, to getting a chronic disease, to getting something life-threatening, but I'm not worried about it. I live for today, for the near future. I'm not limiting myself. I still have lots of dreams and lots of plans for my future that involve travel. I've done a lot of world travel in my life, but there's still a lot of the world left to explore. There are still lots and lots of books to read, and I'm a book lover. You're never bored if you love to read. And so I don't worry about death and dying. Again, I think when I was young, and many people when they're young, the idea of turning 70, oh my God, you've only got a limited amount of time left. What if you get cancer? What if you get heart disease? Well, I've already got heart disease. That already happened when I was 64, and I survived, and I've thrived, and I'm thriving. Just as I said, got to take care of yourself, make changes, the necessary changes to counteract any bad habits you've had earlier in your life, and I certainly did. Bad eating habits, drinking too much alcohol. But I've corrected those and doing a lot better for it. And you can too. So this is a short video today. I just wanted to check in today on my 70th birthday, let y'all know I'm alive and well and thriving. And I hope that when you turn 70, or if you've already turned 70, that'll be the same message that you'll be giving to yourself and to everyone else. I wish that for all of you. So to all of you, I say, beijos, Ciao.